Country Queen's epic performance brings fans to tears. Simply Beautiful Country Music Hall of Fame makes huge Lainey Wilson announcement. Country Queen's epic performance brings fans to tears. Simply Beautiful originally appeared on Parade. Lainey Wilson left fans all up in their feelings after posting a stripped-back version of her latest single, Somewhere Over Laredo, from her upcoming album Whirlwind, on Instagram yesterday, June 16. The beloved country artist sat at a piano set up out on a gravel path surrounded by greenery for the Simply Beautiful rendition, where she sang softly as the wind rustled the leaves in the background, calmly playing chord by chord while the camera rocked slowly back and forth in a manner almost as soothing as her vocals. Fans were so in love with the beautiful rendition of her latest track that it brought tears to their eyes, with one asking, "Why this making me cry? You brought tears to my eyes, crying face. So dope, clapping hands sign," another admitted, with a third dubbing it a tear-jerker. "Your voice is some kinda special, heavy black heart," one gushed, while another called her a breath of fresh air. 3. "Dang it, girl. Heavy black heart, heavy black heart, heavy black heart," the stunned responses rolled in, with one encouraging, "Sing it, Lainey. Heavy black heart. The world needs more music like this in it," somebody else commented, with a similar sentiment reading, "Perfection. Love you, girl. Thanks for keeping country music alive and pure. Epic songs are best this way, and this is an epic song," another fan declared, with someone else agreeing that it was a rendition to savor Heavy Black Heart. "Simply Beautiful. Your voice is magic, top hat," another fan complimented. "Love fire, Heavy Black Heart, fire fire, this our country queen," a final one praised. Country Queen's epic performance brings fans to tears. Simply Beautiful first appeared on Parade on June 18, 2025. Country Music Hall of Fame makes huge Lainey Wilson announcement. The Country Music Hall of Fame and Museum made a huge announcement for Lainey Wilson fans on Tuesday, June 17. Wilson, 33, the sassy songstress behind such hits as Things a Man Oughta Know, Heart Like a Truck, Watermelon Moonshine, and Wild Flowers and Wild Horses, is getting her very own exhibition at the Country Music Hall of Fame and Museum in Nashville, Tennessee. Lainey Wilson, Tough as Nails will trace Wilson's story from her upbringing on her family's farm in Baskin, Louisiana, to her rise to global fame, according to the press release. The exhibit opens on July 18 and will run until June 2026. The press release continues, Wilson grew up in Baskin, Louisiana, riding horses and four-wheelers and swimming in nearby Big Creek with her older sister. Wilson envisioned a career as a country artist and started working to make it happen from a young age, singing publicly for the first time at her kindergarten graduation and writing songs for fun by the time she was 10. As a teenager, she learned how to handle herself in front of audiences through performances, pageants, and local talent competitions. In 2011, Wilson moved to Nashville. Her one connection to the country music business was Jerry Cupid, a family friend from Franklin Parish who became her producer, a songwriter partner and a mentor. His death in 2014 left Wilson's future in Nashville uncertain, but she refused to give up. In 2015, she met Mandl Monkick, who advocated for Wilson as a friend before officially becoming her manager and introduced Wilson to Aslan Freeman, now her band leader. The exhibit will include stage wear, instruments, photographs, childhood memorabilia and more. Examples of items to be displayed include the first tooled leather saddle Wilson used as a child, the Montana silversmith's custom-made silver and gold belt buckle engraved with the brand of her family's farm in Baskin, Louisiana, and ornamented with rhinestones that Wilson wore to the Country Music Association Awards in 2022. 16-year-old Wilson's journal, where she wrote, "My dream is to become a country singer-songwriter. I know I can do it." A program for Baskin School's kindergarten graduation listing Wilson's first public performance, when she sang Butterfly Kisses. One of Wilson's first hats, given to her by a fellow musician who is also a hat maker. A Go Vicky. Fringed jacket belonging to Wilson's mother, which Wilson wore when she performed at Saddlebags, a country music venue in Savannah, Georgia, on February 9, 2018. A Wrangler trench coat, denim vest, and jeans all embellished with rhinestones, and the Charlie One Horse by Lainey Wilson hat she wore during her halftime performance at the NFL game between the Dallas Cowboys and New York Giants on Thanksgiving Day, November 28, 2024. The floral patterned shirt, Cat 09 studded bell-bottoms and rhinestone-embellished Kippies belt Wilson wore during her debut performance on the Grand Ole Opry, February 14, 2020. The rhinestone-embellished Wrangler vest, Wrangler jeans, accented with feathers and rhinestones, and rotate metallic bustier Wilson wore at her Country's Cool Again performance at Nashville's Ascend Amphitheater on June 1, 2024. The Wrangler denim vest and studded jeans Wilson wore in her role as Abby in the series finale of Yellowstone, when she performed Hang Tight Honey on location at Billy Bob's Texas, a historic country music venue in Fort Worth. The Dolce & Gabbana rawhide leather shirt and Alice and Olivia suede bell-bottoms Wilson wore during the photo shoot for her 2024 album, Whirlwind. The Norma Kamali designed patchwork pattern blazer and matching bell-bottoms Wilson wore when she made her first appearance on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon, May 26, 2022. The Carolina Herrera designed strapless satin bell-bottom jumpsuit with ruffled pant hems that Wilson wore on the red carpet at the CMA Awards in 2023.